Chapter 8. It was about a 3/4 moon adorning the greenish aurora twilight. The open wild was eyeing the old chapel at town's edge like prey. Caelan was on the steps, glaring at his father's pendant. The guy nailed to it had too much faith for his own good. What was the point? Bad shit happened no matter what, and there was no making it right. So, Caelan had to just lock up the damn chapel like he'd been asked and quit dwelling on it all. He stood and approached the double doors, keys in hand. "Closing up a wee bit early, don't you think, brother?" Caelan flinched, dropped the keys, and cowered as he looked back. McConnelly was emerging from the bush in full gear, with a sword strapped to his back. A dagger was strapped to his chest diagonally, and guns were strapped to his hips, visible only because his long coat was open. "Didn't mean to scare you." Caelan laboured not to run away. Weaponry aside, there was a lurking, violent intensity to the guy, not brimming in regular people. He was a killer. "The chapel closes at night. Always lock up without checking if anyone's inside?" The question irked Caelan as much as the nosy, condescending tone. None of your business," Caelan blurted before he could stop himself. McConnelly leaped over the steps and got in Caelan's face, making him flinch again. The guy seemed even taller up close. Caelan looked down and regretted his surge of defiance. He never stood up for himself. Why had he chosen to start with this psycho? "So you're the groundskeeper?" The sight of the dagger and guns beneath McConnelly's long, thick, brown coat made Caelan shiver. The coat's insides seemed to be lined with chainmail armour. "I just volunteer." "I heard you didn't even enter the chapel for your dad's funeral." Caelan kept his mouth shut and eyes down. He didn't have to explain himself to this weird Irish fucker. 3 reasons why someone won't set foot in a church. 1, he's possessed. 2, he's of a different belief. Or 3, he's angry at God. Caelan was overcome by a surge of anger. He looked McConnelly straight in the eye. "Fuck you!" McConnelly smiled warmly. "You finally stood up for yourself and meant it, brother. Good for you. Keep it up." Patronising dick. He didn't seem much older. Maybe it was why all his crap stung so much. Caelan had been bullied his whole life by smug assholes like him. Now, in front of a chapel too. It had to stop, one way or another. "I cordially request that you not close the chapel, brother. My associates are inside, praying." "Can you make them leave?" McConnelly instead turned and stared into the open wild. "You know, I went out to where it happened, and I saw all the bear tracks. I believe you now. Bears did it. They killed your dad. But your tracks seem to place you with someone barefoot. Before the attack, I presume." Caelan's heart sank. McConnelly turned and looked him straight in the eye. "Seen her since?" He grinned. Caelan just stared back. "It's imperative you tell the truth, brother. You'll be saving lives, including your own." Caelan looked down again, his mind racing. Did he want to hurt her? Did the other guy at the clinic want to hurt her too? Caelan slowly shook his head. No. McConnelly's expression became sympathetic. "Find solace in that the bears were only after her, not you and your dad. You were just at the wrong place at the wrong time. I'm sorry." The grief hit Caelan's throat hard, making his eyes water. It took every ounce of strength in him not to sob. Caelan flinched as the chapel's double doors swung open. 2 tall, foreboding men stormed out, also in long coats and full gear. One of them was the psycho from the clinic. The other pressed a dagger against Caelan's face. He was the most menacing of the 3. His icy blue eyes never blinked. Behold he that is unbelieving. His soul shall not be right in himself, but the just shall live in his faith. Caelan felt warmth streaming down his leg. Beaudry, Ivers barked, clearly the leader. McConnelly, let's go. Beaudry removed the dagger from Caelan's face. No stone unturned, Ivers ordered. They raised their hoods over their heads and stormed into the night in different directions. All three wore identical, long, rugged, hooded, brown coats. Caelan remained where he stood, still in shock, clutching the dagger imprint on his face. The warmth of his pissed pants dissipated and was becoming cold and clammy. He resumed breathing. Caelan choked back a relieved sob. He had to alert Sheriff Dollins so he could protect the girl from them.